Alright, here we go. Studio game of Dreadfleet with a painted Dreadfleet set. This is a set we did for Sky Marshal Anonymo. And he's been so kind as to let us do a battle report with them. So who painted this one?
John painted
Oh,
this.
fantastic.
So if you're bored,
He just cranked it out. He just made it happen.
Okay, Dreadfleet, turn 1. Rolling for initiative in the beginning of the game.
And roll!
See which side goes first. There's Dreadfleet roll in the Grand
Yeah!
Alliance.
Huzzah!
With the 2.
1, 2, 2. Wow, those are hard to see. Okay, so that means Dreadfleet will go first.
Or we gotta choose who goes first, right?
Right. You alternate turns, so a boat will go on Dreadfleet, and then one of the boats of the Grand Alliance will go. Yeah, you go back and forth.
That's cool.
Between the two.
Okay, I'll go.
Justin's going.
So my back arc, and the speed is what? Oh, we have to draw fate first.
Oh yeah, okay. First thing you do is draw a fate card each.
Okay.
Port, no starboard, no port. Randomly select a warship from the fleet with the most warships in play.
Booyah!
That warship must immediately take a 45-degree change of heading. D6 and roll 1 to 3 of the turn is to port, 56 to starboard. What? Bizarre.
Okay, so we have an uneven side. They have 5 ships in the
Okay.
Dreadfleet. We have 4 in the Grand Alliance.
2. Throw a 45-degree change. So let's do this guy here. Oh, he's gonna block somebody.
Well, you could.
Didn't it say something about the biggest?
So you have to randomly select
Okay.
Oh, randomly.
which boat, right?
1, 2, 3,
No, I
4,
thought it
5.
said the biggest or something.
What does it say? Randomly or what?
6, reroll. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one.
Randomly selected.
Oh.
Okay. To which direction was it? Port?
Roll a d6.
So roll a d6, and then it determines if you go port or starboard.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Starboard.
Star.
I don't even know which one's which.
Starboard
Starboard's
has
to the
more
right.
R's, so it's to the right. That's how I remember it. Or port is 4 letters, and left is 4 letters.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
And so.
So when you draw a fate card,
That was done.
on the card it has 2 numbers at the bottom. One is a wind gauge.
The wind gauge to clockwise 2.
It says clockwise.
1, 2.
Oh, that's counterclockwise.
1, 2. I'm
So
thinking this
you
way.
move the
clockwise.
gauge 2
The
spots.
strength is 4. So then we put it down by the fate deck. And speed is 4.
Yeah, so from now on the wind strength is 4.
So the way we record that, like dice or something?
Okay, Bloody Reaver's going.
It's on the card.
Oh,
So whatever the top card of the fate deck is, the wind strength, which is now 4.
So is that for this whole round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or until a new fate card is placed on the top.
Okay.
the wind is totally messing with us.
Okay, so the Bloody Reaver has speed of 10, and
12.
handling of
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one.
5. So you have to move 5 inches before you can make a turn.
Alright, and then, oh, look at my orders. I don't know the bad guy orders.
Points here, can you?
They're the same
There.
orders.
You gotta
Oh,
go
really?
speed ahead.
Okay, and try the... Do this
Should we
order.
bring up and take one ship at a time and just sink them?
Yeah.
2d6 in a straight line.
So first you have to
4, 5,
pass a
6.
command check.
Oh, that's right.
So.
My
each-
command is 2 plus. Okay, so 4, 5, 6 inches.
So what is it?
So he did an order, it's called full speed ahead.
Oh, okay.
After he's done his movement, he gets to add 2d6 inches to his move.
Okay. Oh, I'm not planning ahead very well, am I?
Yeah, Joseph's gonna get in trouble here.
Yep.
Can't
Now
turn.
in this game, in the book, it actually says once you have moved a boat, you cannot take it back.
Oh, there we go.
You can run into the line.
So
Yeah, he's not
Joseph
gonna be
is
able to
probably
turn.
going to run into this island unless he successfully does a command
Yep.
next turn. Okay.
Alright.
So now it's
those
our
guys.
turn. Grand Alliance. Oh, you know what? You're supposed to both draw fake cards at the beginning. That's what you do. Remember? Whoever's turn it is first draws the first fake card, then we draw a fake card, which is Grape Shot. Okay, we've loaded Buckshot. So we can just give this to whatever ship we want. That we want to give it to.
We're not going to use it this turn anyway, are we?
Well, it stays there. You just
Oh, it stays?
keep it. Okay.
What you gonna do?
So that moves the wind gauge 3 counterclockwise. So I move 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the wind gauge is in my front arc. So that means I have to pass a command check, otherwise it'll slow me down. So his command is a 3+.
It's 3.
Yay! Okay, so it doesn't affect me, so I can move normally. Otherwise, I would minus whatever the wind strength is, which is 4, from my move. Okay, so I have a speed of 12. You know what? I have to do an order. Yeah, full speed ahead order. Yeah.
Can you do full speed ahead if the wind's...
No, you're right. Thank you. You cannot do it if the wind isn't there.
Then Cameron trying to cheat already.
Sheesh, yeah, thank you.
Sorry, Cameron.
Way to point out my cheating
I didn't want to get accused of cheating.
on the interwebs. All right. Oh, I see. That's gonna fall apart. Okay, so we're just gonna move the full 12.
Who's the counts? Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay, so now Dreadfleet ship goes.
We'll have to do every single thing.
Yeah,
We just-
we'll do this whole turn,
Right.
each boat, and then from then on we'll do a summary at the end of each
Or
round.
we don't have to do that. Just like a general thing.
Anytime something exciting happens.
It is a not rep.
It is a not rep. Okay,
Okay.
so Ren's gonna activate one. So the first thing you want to do is orders, if you want to give it an order.
That's the first thing.
Yeah, the first, each activation is to give an order.
There it is. I don't think there anything is.
So you can full speed ahead.
Reroll
Yeah.
d6 in each movement
Can you-
concept
can you
and
do-
boarding action.
Cameron, can you keep doing the same orders?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they don't go away.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So I gotta do a 4+.
Is there any type of time or point cost in these ships?
No.
Okay.
It's just kind of like.
Yeah, it's scenario based, so each
D6,
scenario
okay, but
uses
at your-
certain ships, but
Every
we're
3
just
inches you can turn.
not even doing
But
that.
handling it. Every 3 inches you can make a
So
turn.
speed plus 2d6. So 8. So 20 inches.
Mama pajama.
20 inches.
And at 3 inches you can make turns. That's cool.
Oh, is that because of the full speed move?
Yeah, full speed ahead.
Okay, so
You need to write your tape.
the speed is handling is 3, so I can go.
Handling is 3. It's delicious.
Man, that's really.
Handling's 2 on their option.
All right, right, yeah. Sea Drake is 2 inches.
That is.
Which way you want?
So I'm gonna turn it that way.
Then you rotate.
Do you want to work on that? Not really.
So you don't have to go that angle. You can go up to that angle.
Oh, I can. So I just 6. No, something like that, right?
Yep.
And then I got 2 more inches. Inches okay. I'm done.
Are we heading?
I think we're gonna just surround
You can't get over your head.
because lightning is surrounded in general. Okay. That ignores armor. It shoots. Okay. So that's kind of dangerous.
Yeah, my elf should have much armor anyways.
But you're faster than him. So that's actually good.
The wind over there, is that going to automatically be in our front arc? Or can I turn to the side arc?
Oh, that's a cool angle.
Well,
there we
it's
go.
At the start.
So
It's in your front art. It's in all of our front arts. So if you pass the command check, then you're fine.
Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this the gaming board is like this really nice satiny stuff. So it's really quite nice. Oh, and the cool features.
Whatever his
There's
command
also
is.
in the sea. There's these creatures under the water, which is nice.
Like, there's like a little submarine on the dwarf form.
Little thing right there.
It's like
it's 2+.
whales or something in the high elf one.
2+. That's
So, okay.
Every ship's got something going on.
Yes, I can.
And then there's like all these little shipwrecks as well.
Oh no, that's her. Never mind.
And a little town that lives on
I failed
this.
my command check, so what's that mean?
Sea
Okay,
turtle.
so the wind strength. So Dean just failed his command check to see if the wind was against him.
Oh, it failed, Dean.
So the wind strength is
Onesies.
4.
Big one.
What's your speed?
16.
So the speed, the
So
wind
you're-
dial is right
you move
here.
12 now.
And so if this is in your forward arc, then you have to roll a command check to make sure that it doesn't negatively
My
affect
handling
your
is
speed.
2,
But
so
if
I
it's
got
in your
the
rear
forward
arc,
2,
then
the
you can travel faster,
Yeah.
so which is nice.
Unless you want to do
Oh,
order,
Elven ship
give yourself a turn at the very beginning.
launches off dragons, which are cool. And the good guys have these little boats, and the bad guys have also got their own little boats.
If any boat touches, voluntarily or involuntarily, this edge, then that boat is out.
I don't think I'll try that.
So I wouldn't try it.
Yeah, sounds good. Go forward 6.
Your cog dies, do you get a new one?
Nope.
No, just one cog.
One cog to rule them all.
So how do you run this?
So
Is it over here?
Okay,
Like
so
more stuff come
the
through?
Reaver's heading for this island, made some good command checks, came around on this other side over here. And then Cameron moved around and did me some raking fire across and did lots of damage. So on the cards here on your ships, there's places for crew, status, speed, and hull, and some special effects. And so when you get damage or whatever, then you place them underneath
Is he stuck there?
on here so you know what's going on your ship. So pretty damaged the Reaver is. And then Sea Giant was summoned, and Ren is now dealing with him. So they're in like a boarding sort of swashbuckling sort of event. So anyway,
Addition to normal effects.
Okay, here we go. John's shooting. And it's
It raised
brutal.
the special dice.
6 dice. All the 2s hit, which is everything but that one.
So you have to draw a card for each of these?
I roll my armor, which is 5
So
plus.
if the red one fails your armor, you're set ablaze.
Oh, serious?
And it did.
Dang it.
whoa.
Okay, so 2. Set ablaze, and I take 2 damage cards.
Yep. Okay, so look at this nasty situation.
2 armor set?
Oh, that's brutal. What's your armor say?
6 plus.
Nice. 6 plus.
You believe that?
That was great.
six,
So he rolled 2 6s.
And then
to
I
hit
rolled
him,
2 6s.
and then Ren rolls 2 6s to save it on this. So the elf ship was shooting on the Skaven one. Awesome, sweet.
The odds of that are very low.
You believe that?
Very
This
low.
is the next situation right here.
That's all I can do.
Let's see, the dwarf hasn't gone yet, and the spectre ship hasn't gone yet, and the female chick pirate lady hasn't gone yet either.
Sets crew on each side are like,
Oh, and there is a flying dirigible right there. So, all right.
I don't know what to do with that.
This is the damage on the Shade Wraith. He's missing crew, hull, gun decks is collapsed. The Bloody Reaver, which is the big bad guy one, he's set ablaze, water lines cracked, down some crew, speed, rigging problems. Anyway, it's quite the mess. So,
I'm gonna submerge this guy.
oh yeah.
Okay, it worked.
Yeah, he has a special action. He submerges his ship,
You could break free and try to finish off the other guy.
and then later on he pops up within a certain die roll.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Nice.
And who's got the most?
Okay, so we've done a surrender because this has gone way over. There's our surrendered people over there. Anyway, let's see, recap. This is a situation The forces of evil, or I should guess, the forces of more evil, have pulled off this one. Ren was fantastic with his cool little Skaven ship. He destroyed these two right over here on this part of the board with lightning, storms, all kinds of craziness, madness galore. There's a fire ship which is being launched right there. There's a flying dirigible. The dwarf ship is doing well, doesn't have much damage on it, but it just can't seem to bring down this nearly as fast as we would like, and it's just dragging. Look at all this damage. Okay, this is the 2 crew, gun deck collapse, 2 hull damage on the spectral ship. That's the Shade Wraith. And then on the Bloody Reaver, like even with repair actions, I mean the captain's bleeding pretty bad, all kinds of damage, but just not going down. Anyway, lots of fun. The rules are really good, surprisingly enough. They seem to be rules with hardly any holes versus holes with a few things that make sense. So it's fun to look at, it's fun to play. You can have anywhere from 2 to, well, I think like 8 people playing.
Hey, can I throw something
So
on that?
it's really quite fun.
And we have 4 copies available for commission.
Nice.
Hey.
On hand. So yeah, it's really fun. There's these cool little measuring sticks here. This is the turning angles. So if you want to turn right or whatever, you got to put your angle up on and then angle your ship like that in this angle that can turn out. There's handling. Each ship, I don't know if you can see it right here. Not really. Anyway, there's different stats of speed, hull, crew, broadside, handling, armor, and special abilities. And your captains also have a commanding ability and a swashbuckling ability and a special something. All kinds of damage different places. You can run into shipwrecks, you can run into islands and things. The different scenarios in the book, there's, let's go ahead and pull this out. Different scenarios in the book, there are objectives and storylines that are going on. The story actually is pretty good. It makes sense and it's engaging. And so it gives you kind of a setup and how you should pursue very well. You know, and the ships on this, I have to say, the fleets are very well balanced. The flagships are certainly the big tanks of the group. And the kind of the lesser ships are very cool in their own right. And everything has a wide variety. This thing doesn't get affected by wind. It has this cool gem on it that shoots this kind of like a blinding fire ray that destroys things and lights things on fire. The dwarf ship also is not affected by wind. It has great armor, of course, and it also uses this gun up here and lights other things on fire. There's tons of crew that's on this ship, and it's got it's just a blast. It just takes forever to kill. It's got a lot of stats, and this one also has a lot of stats as well. This one has more crew abilities, so it's better in boarding actions. This one's got a better broadside value, so it's great in that. The Kraken is great. You can submerge it and come up and board it, and its tentacles also have special damage abilities. Let's see, anything else? Anyway, lots of fun. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, let me show you this. These are cool. There's also, like, there's this sea dragon. There's this hydra, and also sea giant. And these things can appear on the board and do damage, and wreak havoc, and that sort of thing. Anyway, lots of fun. Very enjoyable to play. Fun to paint. Tons of detail. And hope you enjoyed.